Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine, and this is Soul. I've covered quite a bit of Soul on this channel and on the website, and there's a lot more coming up. I've got the Philadelphia box sets to look at, and of course I've covered Aretha Franklin, and of course the Stax box set, which I absolutely loved. And the Stax box set was special because it was showing the behind the scenes with the songwriters and hearing the songs in that, the form before they were passed over to the stars that made them hits. This is also songwriter related, and these are some of the most famous names in soul and in songwriting. And it is, of course, Holland-Dozier-Holland, who obviously came from Tamla Motown. So many of those classic soul records were written by this trio. This is the next step in their career, and it's a wonderful package. And it covers the 1969 to 1977 period. They're all singles. There are 68 tracks on here. It's also available on vinyl, but there aren't as many tracks, so I'm going to recommend this one. It's 4 CDs, and because it's all about singles, very clever marketing. I'll mention this when I do the unboxing and saying, but they've made it in the shape of 7-inch single. Anyway, let's have a look inside. This is Holland-Dozier-Holland Detroit 1969 to 1977, the definitive collection of the legendary songwriting trio Holland-Dozier-Holland, featuring all their best productions between 1969 and 1977, where the trio left Motown and started labels such as Hot Wax, Invictus and Music Merchant, featuring Music Frida Payne, chairman of the board, Honeycomb, Glass House, Flaming Ember, Eighth Day, Laura Lee, Ellen Laws, and lots of other 68 tracks. It's also available on vinyl, but you don't get the same amount of songs at all. So this is one of these cases where I think the CD wins for what you get here. So if I just kind of take this out so you can have a look inside it. So it's a slip case. On the back of the pack, it shows all the tracks, which is duplicated on the book as well. So it folds out. So it's a nice kind of outer case. I think this is a really nice design, because what you have here is a collection of mainly 7-inch singles. So what they've done is they've created a pack which almost mimics 7-inch singles, which I think is great. And it folds out into 4 panels, and the CDs are contained within these sleeves here. And as if by magic, here is disc 2, because as I started to do this unboxing, I thought, oh, there's one still in my CD player. So here I am back again. So these are in these little side sleeves here, and they just slot in, so that's giving me a chance to show you that. And each panel shows you what is on each disc. So I'm not going to run through every single one here, but so that you can always press pause if you're watching this on YouTube. But you can see this is absolutely fantastic, the amount of stuff you get here, and the amount of tracks, and a lot of you are going to recognize a lot of these singles. The booklet is also really good. This goes through the full history. I've done a lot of really good soul stuff on this channel recently. Stax, Aretha Franklin, etc. The Philadelphia stuff I'm still filming, but this is wonderful. I love the social history aspect of the photography. It's a great story, well detailed, wonderful stuff, really nice pictures, picking up on the highlights of what was going on behind the scenes, as these very talented writers produced such fantastic and timeless songs. And the essays from Stuart Cosgrove from Glasgow 2024, and then towards the end you've got again a few of the singles in picture bags or not, and again then a listing of all the tracks, writing credits, and the year of the original release. That's a quick look at Holland-Dozier-Holland Detroit 1969 to 1977. I just love this. I just love the 4 discs, literally 55, 60 odd minutes, 4 hours of music, let's say. They're all singles. Great booklet, as you've just seen. Lovely pictures, great story. some of the songs you'll know really well. So let's just. I'm gonna try and describe what it was like when I put this on. I can't remember what I've been playing before this, but it wasn't soul music, and my volume on my hi-fi was reasonably loud. And so I just put the first disc on it. It's Frida Payne with Band of Gold, the single mix. And I remember as I walked away after pressing play, thinking, "Wow, just wow." I mean, these are songs I know that well, even if it was going back to when I was a very young kid, and I heard these on little transistor radios. I know them, but they sound absolutely incredible on this set. The remastering, the mix, the performances, it sounds magical. And I went back to my hi-fi and I turned it up even further. Chairman of the board, just give me a little more time. Oh God, Flaming Embers, Westbound, Silent Majority, Frightened God. I don't want to list every track, but there is so much great stuff on here. And as it goes through, obviously it goes through the 70s, there was misses and hits, and some tracks didn't quite go as high as they might have wanted. But you're rediscovering things that just sound incredible. Every disc to me is worth it. I think if you're into soul music, and even if you came into the world just liking rock music and you've come through to my kind of vintage and now you just don't know what you don't like anymore, which is kind of like my mantra, you'll love this. It's made me want to find more. It's made me want to have this. Is a box set of Chamberlain with a board. I want one. It's wonderful. Loads of Frida Payne and stuff. And I said I don't want to keep reading out the tracks, but it's great. I love the design. 7-inch single. It's all about 7-inch singles, and it looks like one. Great booklet, as I said, but the remastering, it's fantastic. So, Holland-Dozier-Holland, some of the best soul songwriting of all time, sounding better than it's ever sounded. From 1969 to 1977. It's out now, the Demon Music Group, Edsel Records, and it's highly recommended. It really, really is. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe. Check out the website at nowspinning.co.uk. And we're on X, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. There's a private Facebook group where you can talk to other collectors. And of course, subscribe to YouTube. Become a patron. Check out our page on Ko-fi. Take care. Remember, music is a healer and a doctor, and this will have you bouncing around your room as if it's whatever the weather's like, the sun will be shining in your heart. Really. So thanks very much, and I shall see you all very, very soon.